Now you mentioned fixed income products and we mentioned treasury securities. You also do other different types of fixed income, trade finance or anything else that has different types of yields or things that people aren't ready for?
Yeah, so we have trade finance. We started actually with trade finance product where we basically offer it to accredited and investors, giving them a much higher alpha. That's not available to retail as of now, and we intend to keep it because it's a more sophisticated product. But the more liquid products that we have, which is primarily treasury bills and other fixed income products, or ZeUSD, which is on top. These are like we are rolling out to institutions and retail. So we have created a categorization of products serving, I would say, accredited institutional investors, which primarily goes into the B2B route, and at the same time building an infrastructure which sells to retail users, especially products which can be like easily scaled and have a strong secondary market in place.
Okay. Talk to me about the token. What utility do you envision for this? And how do you see it being part of your ecosystem? Obviously, your ecosystem currently works without it, although I don't know, maybe you have a reward system. With that token, and I asked this to a lot of founders, I mean, the token really gives you lots of options, doesn't it? It gives you lots of things you can do to reward and to really get people interested in your ecosystem. So what is your plan? Is it called Zoth or what?
It's Zoth. Okay. Yeah, means we are working towards it. See, the idea is that at the end, Zoth is a decentralized, see us as decentralized tether. Or imagine, you are part of a group which basically is minting the new stable token for the crypto ecosystem. So Zoth token is the center of everything that we do. Every stable token that gets minted, the revenues generated goes into burning our underlying governance token. So basically creating I would say inflationary supply. Most importantly, it allows governance. So we have the right assets, the right mechanism to have users on board, staking and rewards. So create a 360-degree ecosystem where users are both incentivized to be part of the governance. The token gets inflationary mechanisms by the more ZeUSD that gets minted and the reward mechanism. So create that whole flywheel of reward, incentivization and inflation is central to the Zoth token.
Okay.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.
And the sooner you roll that out, the better. You're thinking,
Yeah, means it's better. Obviously, it's better at scale. Our idea is to basically roll it out over the next few months or quarters, and because that helps us scale, that helps us build a narrative, and also kind of engage with the million-plus community that we have, giving them a say in the whole Zoth ecosystem, because that's the vision that we primarily are driving.
Okay. Talk to me about competition. I mean, you mentioned some slightly different business models like Aave and Ondo, but for you, what's the competition like out?
So our competition would be companies like Ondo Finance or recently launched Usual Money or Enzen Finance, primarily similar stable tokens backed by real world assets. And all of them obviously started before us, have achieved different levels of success. And we believe Zoth is on a similar or a better trajectory.
Well, with slightly different tech and slightly different offerings.
Yeah.
Right.
But I believe the market is quite big. I think the biggest difference for us is we are not just bringing on-chain products and creating utility on top of it. We are also bringing the off-chain ecosystem. Because see, if you look at most of our competitors, they are operating within the DeFi ecosystem, which has its own limits. But at what Zoth, we act as a bridge between by allowing even assets which are not tokenized, which are just lying with a broker, with a custodian, putting it part of our collateral pool and building a DeFi native utility on top. That's something which nobody else is doing. It allows us access to much wider ecosystem and build multiple DeFi products which can be scaled globally.
And you want people to use your protocols and come in and start minting your stable tokens on their assets. You want this to be just a completely decentralized.
It's like decentralized tether, as I said.
Yeah, that's a great example. And it doesn't really exist out there right now, especially at that institutional level.
No.
Okay. Quite a vision. And again, to be on the same caliber as Ondo, I mean, they're a multi-billion-dollar protocol, right? There's worse competition to have.
Yep.
To continue watching the rest of the episode for free, visit our website londonreal.tv or click the link in the description below.